I'm not guilty of murder. I'm not guilty of murder, and I've been there more in this whole case.
Yo, this is your boy Deezy. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. Check this out. I'll be right back.
Inmate was brutally beaten and killed by multiple correctional officers. Today, 3 out of the 4 officers arrested in connection to the death learned their punishment for their actions. NBC6's Christian Colon joins us with the exclusive details.
I'm not guilty of murder. I'm not guilty of murder, and I've been there more in this whole case.
I'm not guilty of murder, said ex-corrections officer Kirk Walton, as he tried to convince a judge to not sentence him to 20 years in prison.
I wanted to do a trial, and a number of times I told him I wanted to do a trial.
Walton, Christopher Rowland, and Jeremy Godbolt pled guilty earlier this year to beating inmate Ronald Ingram to death. The deal they accepted was 20 years in prison in exchange for their testimony in the trial of the 4th officer, Ronald Connor.
What's the motion for?
To withdraw my plea.
You want a motion to withdraw your plea now?
Yes.
But now Rowland and Walton regret taking that deal because despite testifying in Connor's trial, jurors found their colleague not guilty of murder.
You've had every opportunity in the world. Now, perhaps one of your co-defendants who went to trial was found guilty of something lesser, maybe you're reconsidering. That is not my job.
Judge denied the request to take back their pleas and sentence all 3 to 20 years in prison like they signed up for.
But I pray for all of them, and I pray for the family of God to keep my grandson and those young men. They're not devils. They're not evil. Things happen.
Godbolt's family was shaken learning their loved one isn't coming home anytime soon, but they sent this message to the victim's family.
I want that family to know that the Godbolt family is extremely sorry what happened to their loved one, and know that we sympathize with them, and know that my son would never do anything to intentionally hurt, harm somebody, or take someone's life, because I know my son.
And the judge also told those ex-officers the inmate died in the worst way possible. She said if it weren't for those plea deals and had the jury convicted that 4th officer, she would have given them all life sentences.
All right, here we go. Let's just be honest. These officers beat this man until he died. And now they regret it. But what's real funny in this situation is that this one officer wanted to take his plea deal back, and the other ones wanted to take it back after they seen that the one officer decided to go all the way to trial with it, and he was found not guilty. These were correctional officers, and we all know that correctional officers are taught to stick together. When one officer goes and restrains an inmate, they all go. And they all go with excessive force. This is known. Now, they went too far in this situation and killed this man. Now everybody's sorry. The judge didn't take this situation lightly. She only gave these guys 20 years because they took the plea to 20 years. She said, if you guys wouldn't have took the plea and everybody went to trial and everybody was found guilty, I was giving everybody life. And you got to remember this now. They beat a white man to death. These are correctional officers, right? It's all good if they would have beat a black man to death. They beat a white man to death and the judge held it on. Nobody feels sorry for these guys, man. But their parents. Their parents say they made a mistake. They're not bad people. But the parents didn't see how these people were treating people inside the jail. This situation just didn't start. They didn't just start overly handling people. This is a norm inside the prison. But I want y'all to leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. Was justice served? Should these officers have took it to trial like the one officer did and was found not guilty? I know they regret it. It's your boy Deezy. Yo, it's your boy Deezy. Go check out the merch, SBGBTV.com. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.